ngayo sesubonakala kobuJesu yena ukukhanya konke akwenzayo kunamandla izizwe zonke awusizomangala because it is the time for supernatural to become natural. Asibona amandla kaJesu, asibona amandla kaJesu. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. City water, what's in the City water, this is your time now. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. City water, what's in the City water, this is your time now.
Yo, lebe utshalenanda izoqhuma phansi gcwale ukumhlaba zosibuka TV usifunde kumaphephandaba abangasithandi bazosithanda abangasithandi sabathanda nathi ubona hlazo ngegazi lemvana phela khona indoda eyalenge entabeni yaseGolgotha tha ney'phuphuthi ziyabona usefikile umafohla hla siphethe ivangeli ethinta umzimba umphefumulo kanye nomoya ya asidlawa bezinokwaba asinankinga siphethe umagoya ya and thank you Lord for bringing down that glory. I'm praising my Savior and this is my story. Supernatural is natural, jump and limits going higher and higher. That heaven is the limit.
Yeah, we talk about supernatural. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. City water, what's in the City water, this is your time now. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. City water, what's in the City water, this is your time now.
Kasimulo kamumvikulu mnakala Wakile mafoshi mkakeni yonke yempilo Jehova yasenzela Obunwele nothando singoba ngakho Kasimulo kamumvikulu mnakala Wakile mafoshi mkakeni yonke yempilo Jehova yasenzela Obunwele nothando singoba ngakho
Supernatural. Yeah, just come on. Now here is the time of running like a soldier. Yeah, wearing the shoes of preaching gospel, the living word. Our heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, Tata Wako. Yeah, I say Tata Wako. Promise to keep on yelling now, receive now, it's all yours. Yeah, the golden age and prosperity and blessing. For the Lord.
Yeah, we talk about supernatural. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. City water, what's in the City water, this is your time now. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. Yeah, we talk about supernatural. City water, what's in the City water, this is your time now.
Stay blessed with the best drive. www.carradio.co.za. The Drive Supermix. Kulula on Car Radio.
Ngiyabingelela-ke kubalaleli, babukeli. Wow, what an evening, what an afternoon, I mean. Siyambonga kakhulu kuJesu ngalolu suku lanamhlanje asinikeze lona. Yebo ke afternoon drive bakithi ke la khona sihleli khona sibuka izikala eziningi ezweni but ke impilo ke iyaqhubeka. Impilo thina idinga kuphela siyiphile then sibuke ngendlela esifundiswe ngayo nangendlela esenza ngayo. Ngithi nje shalom. I hope ke i-weekend kuphathe kahle bakithi ke ezisisonto lokugcina ke lika February bakithi inyanga yothando ke la abantu khona bephethene butofotofo yabona ke bephethene kamnandi kumnandi kunje yani ngiyakholwa ukuthi nawe you have celebrated your loved ones, you have celebrated even that specific person life when it comes to love. Yabona ke abantu ke bakithi ke basibonile imbalike zigijima lapha na kunje yana kumnandi yonke into right ke yebo soqhubeka ngalo ke logiya lothando bakithi ngoba egcineni kosuku it must be into esiyenza nsuku zonke imihla yonke because ke kuthiwe ke uku practice ke it makes things perfect ke kube right yonke into. Ngiyakholwa ukuthi ke ikuphathe kahle weekend. Mina ingiphathe nje kwamnandi yabona ke ingiphathe soft, ingiphathe kamnandi ngazizwa ngisemtofontofeni. Yazi ukuthi makuyi Monday izinto eziqala with that gear yabo. I hope ukuthi usuze wathi no ngiright even abanye kade bevuka bejimini and so yabona ke kuthiwa ke ukhokha isikweletu ngeke ngithi ke mina ke kwesinye isikhathi ke kusuke ukuthi ke i-medical aid ke enye eyingxenye extension ye-medical aid la khona owazi ukuthi uyazivoca ke bakithi kubalekile kakhulu empilweni. Hope ke i-weekend uyiphathe kahle kuzo zonke izinto ezenzakalayo nezenzakalile wena engakuphathanga kahle as long as you are still here yazi ukuthi ke life isazokunikeza ubumnandi when it's only that you have to sow a seed. Then a seed again, it's a beginning of something. So you can sow a seed of about something that you see that it doesn't exist in your life or something that you see ukuthi yazokuthini I need to change indlela into ethize eyiyo empilweni yami. So you can sow a seed that can be in encouragement. Siyazi ke bakithi usuku ukuthi ke njengoba kumsomluko umhla ka22 sibheke lapha even ama results ka matric. Whoever is next to you who was doing matric class of 2020 siyazi ke bakithi how difficult it was as they were facing coronavirus, something new that had come yasithatha yabona nje kwayinto nje yakwavala izwe kwayinto ebhekale so ke encourage them just ube nabo. Siyazi ukuthi these are the trending thing in South Africa ukuthi ke matric silindele ama results ka matric. So yazi ke nawe ukuthi ke if it's your time nezinto ezenzakalile ungayisoli ngalutho whatever ibhalile whatever results aphumile will accept them. Nawe ke try ukuthi wa accept. Siyazi ukuthi as now uqhubeka njengoba ku 4 o'clock even the minister is uwethula ama results ke ukuthi khambe kanjani. Siyazi ke bathi nalaphana inkosi yamabhaca ke bakithi ikhotheme sithi nje awududu ke into ebalekile ke kuzo zonke izinto ukuthi ke as now sesilana ke silaku ku car radio ezubona ke singalesi sikhathi ke njalo ngomsomluko lesithathu then ngolesihlanu suke sibheka izinto ezenzakalayo ezweni kakhulukazi to encourage abantu abasha, to encourage ama young adults, to encourage even elders that are dealing with the youth because isikhathi sibheke kusona we are preparing these people or we want to prepare these people that are young for a future which nathi soba ingxenye yayo. If singadlala indima enkulu or singadlali any indima that means we are saying yazi ukuthini we want to suffer again in our next 20 years, in our next 30 years or in next 5 years. So but if we just say we want to be involved and we make ourselves to be involved, that means we say we want a better future. We want ikusasa elihlukile right there in your home, in your family members, right there in your community. You must do something in order to help izwe ofuna na ukuba ingxenye yalo kusasa noma isikhathi ofuna ukuba ingxenye yaso njengoba siyazi ukuthi bakithi ke into ke esibheke kakhulu ukuhlala kahle ezweni, ukuhlala kade, ukujabula shape impilo zethu. Mningi imkhakha kade siyabuka ngithatha ke mina laphana kade ngithathe intambeni kaMama uDokotela Msomi la khona ekhuluma khona ngezinto eziningi ezakhayo, and she has shaped us. If ubuka isizwe shapeile benobaba kade ngena lapha ekuseni, then kwasekuthatha uNtokozo Makhanya emini yasekuseni la khona sibheka khona impilo, sisiza impilo zabantu, sifisa ukuthi abantu bakwazi ukuphila impilo, bazi ukuthi ukuba noJesu doesn't mean ukuthi uyivalele khoneni uyivalele esontweni. World outside there is waiting for us to show ukuthi yazi ukuthini, this is what I have gathered, this is the knowledge, this is the energy from the knowledge I have collected. Now I have a wisdom, because wisdom is a skillful application of the knowledge that you have gathered or been given. So ngamanye amazwi kusuke sekubonakala ukuthi ke yini into oyenzayo according to ulwazi okhule ngalo, according to ulwazi onikeze lona. Ulwazi ke bakithi luthe chithisaka, lugcwele zonke indawo, ligcwele even if we are online you find ulwazi lwento ethize ofuna ukuba yona kangcono. Leni ngalesi sikhathi ke bakithi sizobuka ukuthi ke uma uyileader iziphi izinto ezilindelekile kuwena, ubheka ziphi izinto, especially if uleader abantu. Now we have taken in siyibukile indaba ukuthi ke wena as a lead uyihola kanjani, uyileader kanjani, iziphi izinto ezibhekekile kade siqala uhlelo kulonyaka ka2021 la sibuka khona ukuthi as a leader wenze njani, uyihlela kanjani. So sayibheka ke izinto. Now we are looking ukuthi now there are people abaphambi kwakho, maybe you are a youth leader, maybe you are a worship leader, maybe you are leader ma-asha, leader even the whole congregation, and then leader those people who are working, maybe you are a supervisor or a manager or anything, or then a CEO, or else you are umuntu that having even a spaza shop, having even something that you have been allocated ukuthi uyenze. What are you, how are you leading those people? Because ekugcineni kosuku everything esiqalayo it needs to go somewhere. So if you don't lead people ngendlela right, it will just collapse right there. But if you umuntu that has gathered the knowledge, has gathered izinto, because there are simple things khona la khona sifundiswe khona ukuthi there are informal knowledge that you gathered around your community, around people, even see people doing things, because kulula even ukufunda kubantu like ingane, they always say ikhona itema abasho now when bekhuluma refer ukuthi ingane ifunda ngokubona, that the monkey see the monkey do, yeah, understand. So khona izinto abantu abalindele ukuyibona uzenza, and then they will be encouraged, they will feel ukuthi yazi ukuthini khona la lo umuntu lo indlela enza ngayo iya encourage. Khona izinto simple in life that you need to teach even yourself ukuthi okay, as I'm leading myself, this is what I've been doing and this, like sengiyakwazi ukuthi okay umsebenzi wami ngiqeda ngesikhathi, sengiyakwazi ukuthi okay, because I said before, as you are you become umuntu oyihola yena usuke na uholwa ngaphambili. So lokuholayo there is ama levels empilo, uthola ukuthi as wena uyilidile wakazi ukufika la ukhona, then sekukhona umuntu that's ovele ngaphambili kwakho kule level ofuna ukuya khona, or kule phase ofuna ukuya khona, uthola ukuthi na unikeziwe that igunya noma usewafinyelela egunyeni ukuthi nawakhole. So ngamanye amazwi there is that ama phases enzakala empilweni zethu, and then siyazi uNkulunkulu thina ukhulumile nathi wathi othembeke intweni ezincane uyakuthembeka naseyintweni ezinkulu. So don't take it light ukuthi yazi ukuthini ngileader ye children's church, you understand. Don't take it light ukuthi yazi ukuthini nginikezwe ispaza shop ukuthi ngimonitor maybe 2 people that abasebenza kulesi spaza or anything, or in a supermarket, then unikeziwe ukuthi lapho just ukuthi laba abantu ba manage and so forth, then leyo nto ukuthathe kancane, because you don't know ukuthi ukuthembeka kwakho lapho kuzokulidela kephi. So we don't want izinto esiqalayo ukuthi zi collapse noma zi fall down. We want ukuthi siyibone impilo. Well khona into that bengi notice kubantu nje general ukuthi abantu amaningi, especially us, siyahluleka ukuthatha into e long term. We always want izinto ezisheshayo, we always want izinto ezizosheshe ziqhume. We don't want ukuthi yazi yazi ukuthini I know ngatshala imbewu lapha and one day izoqhuma. Even now when you lead people, those are the things okumele sizazi ukuthi sometimes utshala imbewu uthola ukuthi usabona kugwadule as if nothing ezovela lapho, but you must rest assured ukuthi yazi ukuthini mina it's not on my side ukuthi imbewu iqhume, but ukhona umuntu oqhumisa imbewu. So mina ngikwenzile okumele ngikwenze, ngitshalile imbewu but sengilindele onisa imvula ukuthi ayinise ukuze le imbewu yami engitshalile iqhume. Mina ngizokwenza sure ukuthi okwami noma eyami indima ngidlalile. So sibuka izinto eziningi ke, especially ngiyazi ukuthi there are many people who are youth leaders, and kuma youth leaders there are so many sectors or iziningi inhlaka la si leader khona. Uthola ukuthi even kwesinye isikhathi usemsebenzini uhola abantu which are young, uthola ukuthi mhlawumbe bayi few asebebadala, and you are sure futhi ukuthi lo mdala vele ngeke sagxoshwe emsebenzini useyiprove for such a long period of time, and then now you having abantu abasebasha now umusha, and you see ukuthi yazi ukuthini they always nag me, they always give me a hard time, they always make me ukuthi yazi nami ngifuna ukuquita ukuthi yazi ukuthini I cannot lead them, I cannot be ngihamba ibanga elide nabo. But I want to assure you ukuthi into ebalekile yokuqala which we call it's a gift, it's ngathini ithelo, it's a fruit of the Holy Spirit, because if we there in you are able ukuthi ukwazi bekezelela izinto engabekezeleleki, you are able ukumthanda umuntu ungamtreat noma ungamahluleli ngenxa yento ayenzile, but ubuke yena uthi yazi ukuthini mina ngifuna ukwakha yena lento ayenzile iyona nto akwazi ukuyenza for now, or ilona phutha elenzekile but mina ngifuna yena ukuthi one day esekwazi ukuproduce izinto eziright. So into yokuqala mhlawumbe engayisho ukuthi is this thing that's keep on driving me these days, even when I open up my mouth, ukuthi uNkulunkulu he owns heaven and earth, and he knows why he has here on earth. Usually they call it itemeliti sonke sinikezwe ikhaya elilodwa which is the earth, then bese kuba ukuthi ke sinezindlu ke la sihlala khona ke if ungakubuka kanjalo. And then bese kuba khona ukuthi kuleyo ndlo nikezwe yona there is accountability oyinikeziwe, there is irresponsibility oyinikeziwe, then kumele ukwazi ukuyihlukanisela ukuthi okay this is what I will do and this is what I will do. So looking at the part ngiyazi angizukusho amatema amakhulu or izinto ezinkulu, but I will just make it ibe simple ngalendlela ukuthi ukwazi ukuyibona ukuthi wenza kanjani ukwazi ukukhola abantu ungabi nenkinga nabo, ukwazi ukukhola abantu bakwazi ukuthi nabo bakholele kuwena ukuthi yazi ukuthini lo muntu khona la sisa khona, because ekugcineni khona lento yokuthi abantu babona ukuthi yazi ukuthini siyalandela nje kodwa ngempela empeleni akukho la siya khona. Esiqale like when uhola abantu abancane they only need you ukuthi ube honest to them, like ngiqale with abantwana they just need you ukuthi just be honest to us, because if you are not honest to us, planting a video kuyiyona esizophila ngayo, sizokwazi umanipulate abantu, because now you have manipulated us. Ngamanye amazwe you are teaching them ukuthi how to lie if you are not umuntu othi mangabe uthembisile kubona busiyayenza into. Those are simple things, or it's a simple thing ukuthi just be umuntu othembisayo bese yenza. Kulabo abancane it's very simple. Even if you are a leader of children's church, just leyo nto encane obathembise yona kubona inkulu, and if you kudlule isikhathi khona yedwa ozolokhethi nje how many you promise us something, because they know, they understand, and wabatshela bagrepa and bawumhlabathi othambile ukuthi yonke into eyishoyo bazoyikhumbula. Once basibabona ubuso bakho sebeyakhumbula ukuthi uthe kuthina uzokwenza u1 no 2 no 3 and abakhohlwa. So you must make sure ukuthi you just being honest kubona, even if let's say you ba promise like izinto that need you ukuthi ube nemali which nakho lokho you don't have to go to promise abantu uwazi kahle ukuthi awakabi nayo into yokuthi yeza ngcono uthi siyethemba ukuthi kuzoba kanje than uthi yazi ukuthini I know for sure ukuthi kuzokwenzeka. So looking at abantu abancane, whether you are leading ingane ekhaya, you are a mother or you are a guardian, you must make sure ukuthi when you have promised laba abancane izinto, you do those things. Even us, many of us ezisazi ukuthi even there are ingane eziningi ezalele ngaphandle komshado, even nathi ezisinengane eziningi ezele kanjalo singama single parents. So ngamanye amazwi zikhona ingane that ezibukela kuthina izinto esizenza. So make sure when uyithembise something, because lezo zinto lezo ziyakhela, and mazakhelile uthola ukuthi even meqala esengena kwi teenagehood or esengena kwi adolescent stage, then lezo zinto lezi zona ezimakhile, because leyo mnyaka engaseqaleni iyona eshape umuntu nemakhayo nezoveza ila esengena khona kwi teenagehood or esengena kwi adolescent stage. So izobe siveza ukuthi ngakhiwe ngalolu hlobo ngilolu hlobo. So ngithi ke mina indlela ngayo, so miningi ke imkhakha, but wherever you have them, even you can be a teacher school ufundisa or grade R ufundisa grade 1, maybe grade 1 to grade 4, you need to promise them and make sure that you keep the promise. Even izwi kaNkulunkulu lithi don't be umuntu othembisayo engabe safeza, kungcono ungathembisi than ukuthi uthembise kodwa ungenzi. So they just want ukuthi lokho even ubuntu bubodwa, it needs you ukuthi yazi ukuthini, come back and say yazi ukuthini lento bengithembisile angiboni sizokwenzeka in time, not in a day la khona sekumele leyo nto yenzeke. So ngamanye amazwi make sure ukuthi when you are grooming those young ones, when you umuntu that is wanting ukuthi labo bantwana babe ngabantu kusasa, make sure that you lead them with iqiniso, you lead them with into ebonakalayo, yonke into yenzayo ibe in a simple manner, kungabe yinto evimbekile noma kube yinto engabonakali abangakwazi ukuyifunda empilweni. So ngamanye amazwi you must make sure ukuthi noma ngabe iyipi level of leading, you can lead ingane, but don't ukuthi uyilead with amanga, don't lead izinto noma ithembiso ongezukwazi kuyifeza. Those are very important things. Even if like a church, make sure that you understand even izinto bafundisa zona as a children's church, you make sure ukuthi you show pictures so that even if ithombe bafunda ngazo kalula and they will understand those things. I just want to take you from there phase yokuqala la khona sikhula khona, because the more sikhula the more sibuka impilo according to ulwazi nalo in each and every level esuke sesikuyona ngaleso sikhathi. So make sure ukuthi iqiniso it's into number 1 empilweni yakho, and you make sure ukuthi even abantwana bekhula, don't be umuntu that shouts too much, othethayo, owenza zonke lezi zinto, because they will nabo bazokhula benjalo. Khona into engeke ngiyihleke uthola ukuthi umuntu athi nje mina ngiyithethisa nje ingane yami, but you'll find ukuthi hayibo indlela athetha ngayo yena akayiboni, ngamanye amazwi akaza ayinotice ukuthi wenzana. Ngithi uyakhumbula siqale sathi uyileader wena, now uyayibuka ukuthi are you harsh in yourself if wenza into wrong, or you try by all means ukuthi you calm yourself down and then ukwazi winning. So ngamanye amazwi ugcina usukwazi ukuqondisa abantwana ngendlela right. So as a leader you look izinto ezingama skills that you uzozendlala uyinikeze labo bantu labo sukubahola ngaleso sikhathi. So in young ones you always give them izinto abazoba involve kuzona, set a time, bangabe ukuthi nje they just found themselves bengazi ukuthi benzani, they just found themselves kulula nje ukupapruka bashonele umuntu adlale lizo liyoshona. Even kwi children's church uthothi bayadlala all the time, there is no time ukuthi bayafunda manje, they must have that time ukuthi yazi ukuthini manje siyafunda, manje senza u1 no 2 no 3. Those are very important things ukuthi manage them. Ngamanye amazwi when you manage them you just give them ama task ngeyikhathi ethize, they have to know bakwazi, because sine youth namhlanje noma sine ingane namhlanje that we have problem ngazo esingakwazi ukusticka into one thing, because abantu kubo ukuthi nje no ngizokwenza nje ngingabi nasikhathi or ngizobafundisa ngingabi nasikhathi, but give yourself a time, like how even at school they set up ama break time. They have set up isikhathi sokuthi okay, this is a period of intertize, this is a period of intertize. Umuntu mayiseqedile azi ukuthi okay, I'm done. Ukuthi uthi yazi ukuthi uzobona nje mangabe ukuthi nje sidonsa noma yini kuyenzeka. No, just give them a set a time of time. Amazwi-ke then into esengiyibalula ukuthi isikhathi sibalulekile ukuthi set up a time when you are leading people or when you are a leader, ukuthi give into uyinikeze isikhathi ukuthi okay, njengamanje as siku January to March, March to May to or April to June, or this time mhlambe quarterly or each and half a year or something, or monthly. So you have something that owazi ukuthi okay, this is what esiyenzayo. So you set up even isikhathi, you give even a vision noma you give even year plan yokuthi this is a year plan, you make year plan yokuthi kwazi ukuthi iqhubeke, as well as now sesiya let's say we youth singakangeni kwi corporate world, sesiya kwi youth la kwi youth you need ukuthi you make sure ukuthi la abantu labo uyazi ukuthi they have a lot of energy, and the energy yabo mabe nayo they need ukuthi ikwazi ukusebenza ngendlela. They want umuntu ozoba leader ekuthenini bayasebenzisa energy yabo ngendlela right. So ngamanye amazwi you just have to become noma ube ahead of them to see ukuthi usibanibani unje udinga into ethize engamnikeza yona, into ethize okuyiyona azoyibamba noma ayisebenzise. When we look youth, which abantu engisebenza kakhulu nabo in ngathini endaweni ehlukeneyo, yes, at church, even in a community I have worked with the youth ngendlela ehlukeneyo noma youth ehluke ngendlela eziningi. Uthola ukuthi if laphana ebuncaneni bakhe engazange aza athola umuntu oneqiniso, you'll found ukuthi even nalana sekumele ukuthi kube khona izinto ezenziwayo in a community, sekukhona izinto ezenziwayo ama projects athize enziwayo, uzomthola umuntu owenza ngendlela vela khule ngayo. Now sekumele wenza umsebenzi wakumele wenziwe umuntu owayemleader whilst esamncane, which lokho it takes time, which yona into esidilise kakhulu ukuthi ingane zethu ifinyelele la khona zikwazi ukusharpenisha ama skills abo ngokusheshsha, because most of the time uthola ukuthi ngenxa yabantu abebahola beba leader kube ne damage enkulu eyenzakalile yokuthi bagcine benama cracks amaningi, bagcine benezinto engalungisekile eziningi, then sekufuneka lona ke omunye ofikayo afika alungise noma athola indlela yokuvala those cracks in their lives, which is into ewumsebenzi omkhulu, rather ukuthi if ubonile ukuthi wenza mistake ngaleso sikhathi then ukwazi ukuyilungisa futhi ngaleso sikhathi. So ngamanye amazwi ke these people abantu that can multitask when it comes to youth, they can multitask, they people who we can give them izinto eziwu4 ngesikhathi esodwa and bafuna ukholelwe kubona. That is a very important thing. Kubona bafuna ukholelwe kubona, bafuna ngabo umuntu too quickly to judge them. So ngamanye amazwi they need ukuthi ukwazi ukukholela ukuthi yazi ukuthini noma ngabe kuthiwa ke lento angitshela yona angiyizwa noma lento angitshela yona ilapha, but ikholelwa kuyena until azafike la awufuna ukuthi abe khona. So ngamanye amazwi ingqondo yabo noma they have that kuthiwa yini it's a spider sense mind. So ngamanye amazwi ama buzzwords they work, they can work with them. So ngamanye amazwi ingqondo yabo can cross this side and cross this side. So you must be able ukuthi ukwazi ukumanage, because like those people ukuthi they can have izinto eziningi ngesikhathi esodwa, as well as they can have imibuzo ngesikhathi esodwa. Ingakho ngithi mina imibuzo eminingi ngesikhathi esodwa. Ingakho ngithi you must be umuntu osekwazile ukuyileader yena, wakwazi kuba even nanezithelo sikamoya ongcwele in you, so that zizokwazi ukuthi ukwazi ukubekezela, ukwazi ukuyithiba, ukwazi ukuyithoba, because most of the time lezi zinto ezila kuwena ngaphakathi izona izovela. So if you didn't allow yourself ukuthi ukhule noma you didn't allow yourself ukuthi ukwazi ukufunda ukuthi okay kwamina ke nginjani manginjena then so that uzokwazi ukudila nabanye especially youth. It needs you ukuthi kube njalo. So this time esiphila kuyona there are more of technology ubuchwepheshe. So ngamanye amazwi when you are leading or when you are leading such people you need to have ingqondo that is quick to adopt izinto zobuchwepheshe and know and understand and give them and challenge them, because if like me when I was young ngikhula, if wawungangichallenge engqondweni yami as a leader or nginembuzo you can't even answer those questions, I will find myself frustrated. I will find myself ngifuna noma ngicinga ukuthi ubani ongangisiza to what engifuna ukulwazi, because youth it's baba like that ukuthi I just want to know. They will ask you questions and then you find ukuthi lezo zinto lezo awukwazanga ukuzikhipha ngazo noma wayinikeza zona. So make sure that you equip yourself even nanges abaphila kusona. Ngiyazi ukuthi kusuke kune igap ye information isikunkulu ngenxa ye age osuku kuyona, but try by all means ukuthi just know what is happening in their times, what is happening ngathini around them, what is happening in the world, because what is happening it iyona nto ekubona. So if you ignore lento ekubona, you will not have that relationship with them, you will not be able ukuthi ukwazi lokhuzana ukubahola, because they will find themselves, you will find ukuthi khona into ofuna ukuyenza nabo oyiproposile to do but they will not show up, which leyo nto siyibone ikhathe eziningi in the church. Uthola ukuthi youth attend, why is because they are azikho izinto eziba ngathini obagqugquzela ngazo noma oba challenge ngazo ukuthi babe khona. We face those times nathi in the church, uthola ukuthi you just behind ngolwazi, and then now they are like solokhu soza izinto ezindala, solokhu soza ukuthi ungajoli, solokhu soza yabo those things, and you find them ukuthi they are bored. So don't abantu ababoreka easily. So iba umuntu that equip yourself ngezinto. I was looking at isikhathi samanje la khona ngathini ngenza inhlaka eziningi now as a head of a branch, the whole church. So now there is abantu abaningi that are leading in a church, so the youth leader, the children's church leader, and then you found ukuthi I just ngiqale mina kuqala ngikhombisa ukuthi okay, this is how I want the youth of this church to be, because sengiyazi ama pitfalls, sengiyazi la khona izinto ezenzile ukuthi bagcine beboard, bagcine bengakulangazeleli even ukuba kuma youth seminars or kuma youth Fridays which sijwayele ukwenza kanjalo. Uthola ukuthi abasakulangaza amanye amazwe. You go with the times. When you are a leader, uba ahead of people. Mangithi uba ahead, not that usuyayiphakamisa ukuthi uyazi and so forth, but you fill yourself with ulwazi so that uzokwazi ukuthi yonke into eyenzakalayo or yonke into eyisikhathi sabo uzifide ngayo, so that uzokwazi ukuthi. So now sikisikhathi la khona sikwi social media noma sikisikhathi la khona izinto eziningi sekumele ukwazi ukuthi there is a group, there is this thing, so you make sure ukuthi you make them ukuthi bahleze njalo bazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. Even you as nomhlaba wenza ukuthi njalo kwaze ukuthi kwenzakalani, nawe as their leader you must make sure ukuthi you have that connection with them, you have ukuthi uyabazi ukuthi kwenzakalani, you keep them updated. So ngamanye amazwi you don't run away from into okuyiyona ezokusiza at the same time, because isikhathi esiphila kusona sesenzeke sabalula. There is ama WhatsApp, there is this izinto eziningi, even on Facebook, as like we have ama pages which can be a youth page, Mountain Carnation Youth, it can be your church group, as now we even have a page that is for radio. So ngamanye amazwi we us updated as a leader, you make us to know ukuthi okay, this is a thing that is happening, this is a current thing, this is a trending thing. thing. This is a thing that we need all of us ukuthi sibe aware ngayo, so that wonke umuntu ezothi keep up, angabi ukhona ukuthi sebehleli la obabizile or there is a meeting and then they found themselves be bored. So suggest kuma individual even to use their skills, ungabavimbeli makukhona into abafuna ukuyenza. So when you are a leader, you don't just ube ungathini kube ukuthi nje uyahola. Akekho umuntu ofundayo at the same time indlela yakho yokuhola, akekho umuntu ofundayo at the same time ukuthi wenzani, because what if it happens ukuthi awukho at that time, maybe you are in overseas, ngamanye amazwi into obuyihola izosala collapse because you are not there. You must leave umuntu owazi ukuthi yazi ukuthini noma ngaya where in the world, but ukhona umuntu engazi ukuthi lento uzoyibamba futhi uzogijima naye. It can be ukuthi you must make sure ukuthi if feedback iyenzeka, make sure ukuthi you keep them up, ubenza uhleze njalo uconnected nabo. Yebo, there is isikhathi la khona as a leader you need now ukuthi ureste, you need now ukuthi ungabi exhausted because you want to keep up a connection, but you make sure ukuthi ngesikhathi sokuresta you rest, and you make sure ukuthi you let it even to know ukuthi to them ukuthi bazi ukuthi okay, this is isikhathi la o resta ngaso. So then what else can be ukuthi banikeza ama responsibilities, yabo, as like njengoba sisho ukuthi akekho umuntu ongathandi manje ukuba kwi social media, akekho ongathandi they like izinto ezihlukahlukeneyo. So give them, gather ama gadgets athize so that bazokwazi ngamanye ama tools that will make them ukuthi bakwazi ukuba involved, make them even to do that are relevant, that make them to do izinto with gadgets or are collected together, so that they will find themselves useful, they will find themselves see even a need ukuthi yazi ukuthi I am needed in the church, I am needed, because that's the field engakhuluma ngayo kalula. So even if u lead umuntu in a supermarket, menze azizwele ukuthi not ngoba ngathi khona leli tema abantu abasebenzayo ukuthi umncengile umuntu, but at the end of the day uyamdinga lo muntu, because when you are a leader or ubonakala even nangabantu abaholayo ukuthi laba abantu abaholayo bona banjani, because they present you, no, they represent you, noma they show leadership skills yakho, noma they show ukuthi wena ubaphethe kanjani. So ngamanye khona ivesi eshow Timothy with liku first Timothy chapter 5 la khona ethi even those that you are leading, you can lead abantwana abancane, but don't treat them as if they are young, they don't know nothing. Treat them as your children. Then laba youth, treat them as your brothers, labo lingana nabo, treat them as your brothers. Treat mama, don't ukuthi ngoba nakho usuyileader, uleader umncane, uleader abantu abadala, that means usuzokhuluma isinomi kanjani nabo. But lezo zinto zijwayelekile which is zihamba nobuntu at the same time, ukuthi you can't be umuntu that obukela phansi abanye abantu. When you are a leader, when uqobo kumele uuplift abanye abantu, ubakhombisa ukuthi ba abantu, ubakhombisa ukuthi ngoba abanye babo basuke la beqhamuka khona be discourage ngezinto eziningi, la beqhamuka khona basuke betsheliwe ukuthi wena uyinto yalutho, wena ngeke uzuphumelele, ngeke uzuyendawo. Abanye babo basuke nje uthothi ngempela baqhamuka la khona kungekho umuntu oyileader kubo, noma ekhaya lakhe, noma kwi community aqhamuka kuyona ubukele phansi, even nangekhaya lakhe libukela phansi. Then uthola ukuthi yena usezakhile ngalendlela ukuthi yena uyayibona ezoba utho kusasa. But when you are a leader, when usufika or you are a youth leader, usefika kuwena usuyam discourage noma usumsusa lamandla benawo ukuthi akwazi ukufika la, noma lokhu ukhola ehole khona yena ukuthi azakwazi ukuthembela even to that church or to you as a leader. So you must be able ukwazi ukubona ukuthi I mustn't take umuntu back la esuka khona, noma ayithathe khona azabela, noma la ebekwe khona ilombekile azabela, ngoba lokho kwenza ukuthi because izinto lezo engiyibukile even nakumina ngakwazi ukuyifixa and correct it, ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi ugcina sekungena even indlela okhule ngayo, noma indlela yokuphila, noma indlela, because when you are a leader ukhula each and every day. When you are a leader ugrumeka each and every day. Even people that you are leading. They groom you, they make you a better person because day by day you even see yourself, because uma umuntu you have even to be able ukuthi uyibuke back ukuthi okay ngenzeni laphana, ngikhulume kanjani, discipline kanjani, as much as kade ngimdiscipline but ngimdiscipline kanjani, and then you go back if uyazi ukuthi and then you go back ubuyele again uthi yazi ukuthini, my aim was not to crush you but my aim was 1 2 3. So ngamanye amazwi akekho umuntu engenalo iphupho. As a leader you cannot say yazi ukuthini ngikhola nje mina sengumaster, I don't have any mistake in life, but you nawe lesikhathi uba leader kukhona la nibuye nigudluzane khona, ubuye khona ungalidi ngendlela, and then you must be able nawe ukuveza ukuthi yazi ukuthini lapha bengakabi nolwazi, but now or bengicrashile la, but that was not my aim. Then ukwazi ukuxolisa, ukwazi ukubakhomisa, because when you are leading, even ngathi ma leader your whole you iba expose, ngamanye amazwi ubuwena bonke buba expose. So lesikhathi ubu expose kudinga wena ukuthi ube umuntu that is true to yourself first, and then be true even to laba bantu baholayo, ukwazi ukuthi mangabe I mistake beyibonile to admit it is a very important thing as a leader, because nawe kusasa uzofuna nabo ba admit uthi yazi ukuthini I have done wrong, whether Miss whether my pastor, whether my manager have done wrong. So you must be now ukuthi ube umuntu obona. Those are the simple things that makes you to be a powerful leader, to be a leader ogcina into oyenzile ingawi noma ingaphelelwa isikhathi noma kungabe into ukuthi nje igcina ihlakazekile just kanjalo. So give them irresponsibility, bathembe, banikeze, cause as much as befunda even ema-varsity befunda ezikoleni befunda or besebenza, they have things that abagood kuzona, they have ama-skills athize. Kwesinye isikhathi I have found that one of omunye wayengitshela ethi don't ever ukuthi umuntu umphoqe to ukuthi volunteer, akube ukuthanda kwakhe. Don't ukuthi umuntu umphoqe ukuthi yazi ukuthini ngena to this ministry or do this, just ukuthi you can ukuthi umnxenxele kuyona ukuthi yazi ukuthini mina ngikubona ugood entweni ethize, because kwesinye isikhathi yena ngabona ethanda ukwenza into ethize, uthola ukuthi akekho good kuyona, but wena as a leader uyabona ukuthi engagood entweni. So menze naye azakholelwe kuyena, not ukuthi umphoqe ngayo, not ukuthi umfumbe ngayo ebusweni, but menze azakholele kuyona. There were times izinto eziningi when ngibuka ama gift, ngiyibuka even mina as a leader today, ukuthi there were times, there were things engangakholela kuzona ukuthi I can do. There were things mina ebengayiboni kumina ukuthi khona and ziya exista to help other people or to lead people ngazo, until my spiritual parents saw those things. So I was able to see nginayo into ethize, because kwesinye isikhathi you found abantu abaholayo be shy to do things. You found them bengakholelwa even kubona ukuthi they can do those things. So give them and make sure ukuthi umuntu kwesinye isikhathi khona lento ukuthi umuntu mangabe bed usheshe umphuce into uzazi ukuthi hayi ngeke uzongibambezela empilweni akayazi, but you don't know ukuthi lo muntu once wamfundisa, once leyo nto wayifunda yena ozoba usizo empilweni yakho. So ngamanye amazwi lento engiyisho ukuthi kholelwa kubantu abaholayo. We have found ourselves sikhula even ekholweni where our spiritual parents has bakholelwa kuthini ukuthi yazi ukuthini ngimnikeza lento. I remember khona la khona umamdokotela engifundisa how to edit, you know, and I was like, yo, when it comes to a computer, because ngangekho exposed kuyona, and then I will find myself ngithi yo kodwa ngosiyami kuyohlwa nini noma siyophela ngesikhathi eoffice ngiphume ngiyabe, because ngizizwa ngithwele umthwalo, but sengikwenza. It was a joy to me. Ngamanye amazwi when you are a lead uyakholelwa kumuntu ukuthi yazi ukuthini yena angayibona ngayenza lento kodwa ingayenza lento, and then until nami ngizwe sekuyijoy, sengikhalela each and every day to ukuthi ngibe se office, ngikhalela each and every day ukuthi yazi ukuthini sengidinga nje kohlala phambi kwecomputer and do editing, yabo. So uzizwa ukuthi sengiyayithanda lento. So kwesinye isikhathi you need ukuthi umuntu umnikeze accountability ethize noma umnikeze into ethize, and ukubheda kwakhe doesn't mean ukuthi lo muntu lo sekusho ukuthi ngeke azabe ngcono noma ngeke azabe into right. Kwesinye isikhathi khona izinto ngempela njengoba ngisho ngithi ebesingazi ukuthi we are able to do, but today we are master of those things because we even ne spirit sokuthi ke nawe as ulidwa be able ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi ube ne humble spirit, ube nomoya wokuthi ukwazi ukuthobeka and then ulangazelele ukwenza izinto. So give abantu, nikeza abantu. Sometimes umuntu uyaba nayo into uthola ukuthi akafuna ukuyiveza, especially khona abanye uthola ukuthi uyigraduate kuleyo nto, but uthola ukuthi i-environment akhulele kuyona akangathini akakwazi ukuyenza le nto noma akakwazi ukuveza lelo talent lakhe noma ukuveza leso skill anaso, ngenxa ukuthi ufuna wena uzumdonse la ekhona then umnikeze into ethize ukuthi akayenze. So when you deal with youth and young adults, those are the things okumele uzazi ukuthi okay, I must mina ukuthi ngikholele kuyena, I must ngimnikeze into then ayenze, then ngimlandele ngimcathulise until azabe right. Mangithi uyamlandela, I don't mean ukuthi uyamneka ngayo mhlawumbe uyamshout uyamthethe, but you just make sure yes khona lapho ukuthi umuntu mangabe enza into uthola ukuthi ugcina usuthetha because of izinto. Abantu bahlukeneke, abantu ba responda ngendlela ehlukene because naba abantu abafani nalabo eshape khona. As much they can be saved, they can be in that field of umsebenzi, uthola ukuthi ba trainiwe ngalomsebenzi, but uthola ukuthi badinga just banendlela khona abantu abanendlela ethize yokureact when it comes to ukuthi mhlawumbe yamdiscipline or something. So uthola ukuthi even now indlela yokum-approach is because of indlela ayona approach ngaleyo ndlela. Just like to look abafundi bakaJesu, they were not the same in characters, babehlukene, but uJesu he knew wayazi ukuthi okay ngidila kanje nosibanibani, ngidila kanje nosibanibani, ngidila kanje nosibanibani. So same thing when you are a leader, you lead them, but firstly you must know them, understand, you must give them ama task, you must be able ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi as much as abanye babo uyalingana nabo, abanye babo bangaphansi kwabo, abanye badala kunawe, but make sure that umnikeza umuntu respect according to ukuthi ukuliphi izinga, kungabe ukuthi nje you just don't because respect ibalekile kakhulu if umuntu umhola noma umuntu uyileader yakhe. So make sure ukuthi kwawena lezi zinto lezi, when you are a leader kumuntu ofunda njalo, umuntu oyitrainer njalo, umuntu ohamba ama workshop athize, so that you better. I remember ngisa only a youth leader, I will just even noma ngiyolala, there will be that thing that drives me ukuthi how can I do better them better, even though it's not that you just become umuntu osemkantshubomvu in that lapho leader khona, but njengoba ngishilo ngathi each day uyakhula, and now you make sure ukuthi uyakhula, you increase the capacity yolwazi, you increase the capacity even of loving people, because i challenge enkulu ukuthi you can't lead people that you don't love. You need ukuthi ukwazi ukubathanda genuinely, ukwazi ngiyazi ukuthi it's very difficult because abantu abaningi bagcina bene group, uthola umuntu leader abantu but une group yakhe kulabo abantu abalida une group ahamba nayo noma okuyiyona, uthola ukuthi let's say like abantu abamzwayo, then uthola usezohamba nayo, uthola ukuthi awusezukumanaka laba abanye kanti kubona maybe ufihleke igolide. So you must be able ukuthi ukwazi ukubalansisa even abantu ukuthi okay, even though laba they always give you what you want, they always give you answers, they always make sure that they do their work, but bacathulise futhi nalaba abanye because when you are a leader you must bring a balance to people, you must bring people ukuthi bakwazi ukubona bonke ukuthi not ngoba bona bazi kakhulu sekusho ukuthi ubathanda ukudlula bona, but you make them ukuthi ba understand ukuthi as much as laba benolwazi olungcono ngoba phela nemfundo ayifani nolwazi alifani siqhamuke endaweni ezihlukene like let's say in the church siqhamuke endaweni ezihlukene as much as now sishunyayeza umuntu oyedwa but kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi nangendlela esizwa ngayo it's different because umuntu uzwa according to ulwazi asuke nale ngqondweni noma according to indlela akhule ngayo uthola ukuthi uzwa ngayo until aza choose ukubona lento noma aza formeke noma aza grumeke according to ulwazi athola ngaleso sikhathi. So ngamanye amazwi when you are leading people you must always ube umuntu that know ukuthi okay they can be in groups like ukuthi okay these ones they are in a position where they understand everything each and every time when you share something or when you are doing izinto ezithize ba quick to grab izinto oyifundisa noma to grab izinto ofuna zenzeke, but make sure ukuthi nalabo abanye who are not quickly to grab you must make them ukuthi bakwazi ukufinyelela like esikoleni what they will do they will make ukuthi if kukhona these maybe top 3 or top 5 or then they will make them ukuthi okay maybe uthisha akekho in the class then bavumele lo omunye ukuthi enze njani laba abaku top 5 then uthisha uthatha uzokhetha yedwa ukuthi okay teach them make them to understand this kind of isibalo esithize, make them to understand this kind of physics or anything, so they will make you ukuthi they will make ukuthi bona bakwazi ukudlulisela kuwena so that uzobona ukuthi oh kahle it's not ngoba yena esikhetha but uyakwazi futhi ukuthi aphinde ashare nabantu that will make ukuthi sondele la bona bekhona. So when you are a leader you bring balance, you let ukuthi abantu not ukuthi you bring balance laba abanye baze bafane nalaba abanye abangasheshi ugrab because vele asifani, but you make sure ukuthi when now you don't become biased, you don't become umuntu ozoba ne group that owazi ukuthi ugijima nayo kuthiwa uphela ugijima nobani yabona ngoba bayakuzwa. So you must make sure track the attendance. Attendance is very important because attendance give you ukuthi wenza kanjani ngathini are you keep up with a planner or a calendar or what the vision there. It always gives you leyo nto leyo ukuthi ukwazi ukubona ukuthi hey ngazi ukuthi angisayenzi into esasivumelane ngayo siqala ukuthi siyayenza, then you see ukuthi okay how can I revive this thing ukuthi ibuyele back to attendance right, not ukuthi when I speak of attendance so ngisho ukuthi that means usuzokwazi nokulandela because khona abantu vele othola ukuthi lesikhathi uqala it's not bonke abantu osuku uzoqeda nabo, so but labo basuke bekhona you make sure ukuthi if usubona umuntu obe attenda for isikhathi eside and then quickly sekukhona mhlawumbe ukwenza ukuthi usefika angafika that means ikhona into ekhona, you must follow that person then usuyakwazi ukumlandela ukuthi kwenzakalani, found out ukuthi kwenzakalani ngoba it may be ukuthi khona ipage elingekho right then uyalidika kazi uzokwenza njani, khona upoison okhona uyawudika kazi ukuthi uzokwenza njani, and the more ungawu address noma no more wena as a lead ungakwazi ukumdonsa aye khona uyithola lo poison lokhu spreadeka by izinto ayigatherisha noma ayikayo ezifike zo expandisha zenu lokhu uspreadeka kuyena ingqondo yakhe yonke then usungagcina usumlule lo muntu. So as a leader you leave 99 and then not that you leave 99 isuke vele secured because isuke vele isisesibayeni noma usuke usiqoqele vele esibayeni wazi no I know for such a period for because ngivalile ba safe then I will go and look for this one ongazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. So ngamanye amazwi usuke wazi ukuthi when they say you leave 99 doesn't mean ukuthi uyabashiya they are not secured or abavikelekile or ukuthi nje kuphela kuzoba kuthiwa yabo agekho, but usuke wazi ukuthi no they are safe la bekhona maybe ngibashiye ne task ethize just ukuthi ngikwazi ukubheka ukuthi kwenzakalani kulomunye. So those are the simple things things eyidinga ukuthi akudinga ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi abantu abaningi sibabonile ukuthi as much as noma bebesaqhubeka nemfundo yabo but bakwazi ukuleader because nasekhaya uyakwazi ukugruma ileader uyakwazi ukugruma umuntu uzohola abantu abathize because sidinga abantu abazohola ngeqiniso sidinga abantu abazoba isibonelo ngenkambo nangenhlanzeko sifuna abantu sidinga abantu kulesi sikhathi abazokwazi ukuthi if ungithembisa into ethize just tell me izinto eziclear if lezo zinto leyo nto ngeke iyenze ukuthi okay ngeke iyenzeke lento ngo1 no 2 no 3 sidinga abantu abazophila iqiniso sidinga abantu into ayishoyo umuntu azoyenza sidinga those kind of leaders ukuthi lead us ube isibonelo wena ube umuntu esazi ukuthi yazi ukuthini singathembela kuwena singakholelwa kona because you must make abantu abalilayo bakholele kuwena ngabe ukuthi hey asazi nathi asinayisho so make us ukuthi sikholele kuwena make us ukuthi sibone wonke ama characters ziningi izinto ebengala that dealer nomuntu osuke leader so ngamanye amazwi yenza sure ukuthi even though uba khona la khona uthola ukuthi we group people according to ama groups athize when you have grouped them make sure ukuthi uyakwazi ukulandelela kungabi khona igroup eyithola neglected kungabi khona igroup eyithola kungekho ukuthi ilandeleke that's why in each and every group yabantu abalidayo you even ngathini utaske omunye umuntu ozobhekelela because ekugcineni you don't want to burn out you don't want ukuthi ube ugcina usunomsebenzi omningi ungasazi ukwenza njani so even wena osuku utaskiwe noma wena osuku unikeziwe umsebenzi okubhekelela that group just take these things they are very simple abantu banamhlanje sekulula ukuchoboka kulula ukulimala they don't want to ukuthi babe brave bayibambe inqola noma bayibamba sibambe steering with boldness abantu banamhlanje sokulula uhlehleze ayibheke yena abheke zonke izinto ahleze enteke ekhala even ngisho isidingo singekho but when you've been allocated or given nawe sondela kulomuntu okunikezile uthi yazi ukuthini as much as unginikezile lo msebenzi but still need you ukuthi ungicathulise ungigade because abantu abaningi balimaza ukuthi whenever usutaskiwe ngento ethize wanikeza into ethize uvela uyibone ungathini usungasamdingi lo muntu okutaskile but you always need that's why kunama hierarchies noma kunama levels ukuthi okay you are leading there but I'm still here and then when you have a problem come back to me when you have something that is not clear come back to me which it always help it always give you ukuthi it always give you a goal ukuthi yazi ukuthini no matter ukuthi ngithola nginalenkinga but I will always come back to leader as well then abantu bonke bayithatha kanjalo this leadership thing or this lento yokhola ngabe ayikho into eyinkinga kangako when it comes to amabandla when it comes to imisebenzi uthola ukuthi sekukhona umsebenzi othize ongenziwe sekukhona umsebenzi othize ongenziwanga ngendlela sekukhona umuntu othize osephumile then uthola ukuthi akekho umuntu owazi ukuthi kwenzakala because abantu khona benikeza khona umuntu oyedwa umsebenzi othize uthola ukuthi umuntu lesikhathi ungawenza umsebenzi wakho as a leader in area or in that level you found ukuthi usufrustrate lo muntu ongaphezulu kwakho because kumele manje enze even umsebenzi wakho so leading is very simple when you've been able to lead yourself it will be able even to be easy ukuthi ukwazi ukulead abanye abantu because sizobona indlela wena oyiphethe ngayo and then uzokwazi ukuphatha because usually mangabe unikeziwe ukuthi ulead abantu usubonakalile noma sekuvelile it means usungakwazi so musa ukulowalisha istandard by ukuthi ngathini ukhathe icommunication with umuntu okutaskile because usukazi noma ngikunikeza doesn't mean ukuthi usuyinxushe yokuleader but you still need me you still need a workshop you still need umuntu ongaphezulu kwakho ukuze ukwazi ukuqhubeka kahle so that is it ukuthi ke make sure ukuthi lezi zinto lezi uyazenza so that you'll be an effective leader you'll be a leader simple things, but they make you to be a powerful leader. They make you to be umuntu that you are able to gather ungathini ukuyicollector together. You are able ukuthi uhambe kalula, because mangabe uneqiniso you always ukuthi even umuntu engakublame athi you didn't do into ethize kahle, you know when ukuthi it was an honest mistake. If it was a mistake, it was an honest mistake, and I do apologize. Onge apologizile, but I don't know if umuntu esengibambela igrudge kukuyena, but when you'll keep on working, because umuntu makubambela igqubu ngokuthi wangihola kanje wangilimaza waxolisa kodwa ngangakholwa uxolisa ngeqiniso, but wena muzazi ukuthi uxolise ngeqiniso, it easy to walk the journey, it easy to carry on leading. Yena ke sengaba kuyena ukuthi yena ubona ukuthi ukhuluma iqiniso noma kusilona. So those are the things, even when you are umdala uhola abantu noma uphakathi nendawo uhola abantu, those are simple step of being a powerful leader. Those are things ezizokusiza the fruits of the spirit ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi no, task people, keep people updated, make people ukuthi even la leader khona always communicate with nawe leader yakho, so that kuzoba lula la uthola khona ukuthi kunenkinga ingazi hlala isikhathi eside ingasolvekile. Kwesinye isikhathi izinto ezenzakalayo uthola ukuthi kuhlala isikhathi eside izinto engasolvekile, lesikhathi usuthi ufuna ukuyisolve seyidamageke kakhulu. So make sure ukuthi you keep up the connection, you make sure you task people, you group people, you make sure you don't become biased, you make sure ukuthi you bring the balance all the time, and you make sure ukuthi uyabanikeza abantu ama task, uyabanikeza abantu kwesinye isikhathi you just ukuthi umuntu is pure bengas khona kuyena umncenge kancane until azakwazi ukuthi afinyelele la efuna ukufinyelela khona. So sengibuyela ku car radio sesivala ngala ku live ku car radio, which will be live again on Wednesday ke siyazi ukuthi sithembisene about ukuthi last week nganthembisa ukuthi sisopeka about imfundo ephakeme, sibheke ama internships, sibheke even CEO form, sibheke ama applications, sibheke ama bursaries and so forth, nama points ukuthi okay kule career ungena ngama points amangaka and so forth, which umama Sibiya esizoba naye on Wednesday. And then Friday keep up futhi with me, because sobe sibuka lapho futhi ini I post budget speech budget sobe sibheka phana nomfakazama egameni lika Jesu. I love you. I have to leave you here in Car Radio live, but we continue. Just continue with us ku Car Radio laphana ke ku Channel Radio last tholakala khona usilaleleke. I love you. I have to leave you for today. Have a wonderful evening. I love you. Bye.
Ulula on Car Radio. Stay with the best drive. www.carradio.co.za